What's up, Warfighters? It's your boy Andy Coach George here in that new athletic gray Gildan's hoodie, taking the girls for a walk. I just want to talk about how I'm kind of coming back into training from a couple weeks of stagnation. Got busy with life, and I think everybody should understand how I at least come back into working out. Because when I come back into working out, I might feel strong. I'm all rested up. My joints don't hurt. My hips don't hurt. Nothing, right? And that means that we could probably lift some pretty good weights. But the GPP base ain't there. The general physical preparedness. So what ends up happening is that I have a pretty low, we can just call it cardiovascular output right now. So a lot of that cardio stuff, the HIIT training, that's not really doable at the moment because it takes too much power to generate that. My muscles don't have that lactate threshold, that lactic acid threshold, to sustain that power output for a long enough period of time to get my heart rate up for a long enough period of time to call it good VO2 max training or cardiovascular training. So what I end up doing is I kind of break it up. I'll strength train and I'll do some steady state cardio, the rower, walk with the sled, the bike, just walking in general, right? So that way I'm at least getting some cardiovascular training in and reteaching my muscles how to produce force for a longer period of time. And that way I can kind of, make the transition back into some HIIT training. So the HIIT training, high intensity interval training. So then the HIIT becomes maybe a little bit longer with a little lower intensity. So instead of like a 10 to 12 minute, shot, maybe it's a 15-minute shot, but I'm not moving as fast or as hard. And that sort of transition happens over weeks, maybe months, right? Because it doesn't just happen again as soon as you come back. I took 2 or 3 weeks kind of off. I trained, 4 or 5 times in the last 3 weeks. So it's important to understand that this doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen in 1 week. And if you're going to continuously take time off, then of course you're going to have very little progress. Everybody knows that. If you take 4 or 5 days off in a row, you're not going to save the progress that you just made. It's like a video game, right? You just made all this progress, then you take 4 days off and you think you're going to come back stacked. It doesn't work like that. So we need to understand that this is a continuous journey with a day or two, but that's about it off in between training cycles, training days. We can't take a long time off and expect to get progress. Our progress has to restart if we do. Our strength is going to be there for a longer period of time, but our cardiovascular conditioning is not. It's going to take quite a bit of time, 4 or 5 weeks, I think, for us to really lose some strength. But it can take 1 week for us to lose quite a bit of cardio, CV conditioning. So with that, hope that helps. I know it's a long video, but fucking watch it, guys. I don't put this stuff out to listen to myself talk. I hate my voice. All right, peace.